Okay, you might be wondering, why is he starting off with a wild battle? And why does his teams look so weird? Like, he has Salsa, he has Azteca. Well, while grinding up some potential new teammates, I was going through Mount Moon because I was trying to get back to the Mega Punch move tutor. Because, look at Salsa's moveset. It's level 25, and it only has Astonish as an attacking move, which is useless. So I wanted to see if it can learn Mega Punch. And while going through Mount Moon, bam! This happened. Shiny Zubat. So I think this is a slight change of plans. Yeah, I don't know what to say, honestly. It's puke green and I love it. So, and honestly, I don't really have anything with me that can easily damage it. Maybe George 2. But then again, I would risk George 2 getting killed, because it's not trained at all. So, I'm just gonna chuck balls at the thing, see what happens. This... I didn't expect the episode to start this way, but I'm really glad it did. So, 1, 2, 3... Yes! We have a shiny Zubat on our team. And if you check back to the rules on part 1, I am allowed to catch shiny Pokémon at any point of the game and I'm allowed to use them. And because it is shiny, and it's really special, yeah, I'll add it to the team. I honestly will. I'm gonna name you after an enemy in the Dragon Quest series. I think that's what it's called. Draco. And yeah, while I make my way back to the Route 4 it is, yeah, I will just cut this out, so I'll meet you back there. Okay, I'm back after that enlightening experience. As you can see, Draco has now evolved into a Golbat. If I could find it, yeah. There it is in its green glory. And it learned Bite, which is good. Confuse Ray, which could be useful. So, let's hope I can keep it alive for a bit, shall we? And yeah, I bought Kappa a, what's it called? Wait, where can you see... Oh, there it is, a Mystic Water, which will strengthen its water pulse. So yeah, let's finally move on from where we left off, which was this random Haiku dude man. And... ha 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 ha. You don't know what you're getting into, old man. You don't have the slightest idea. So yeah, earlier today I was thinking, man, I have a good team, but I have so many early game Hoenn Pokemon, and it's kinda really... and I have one of the most common Kanto Pokemon as well. So I was thinking, meh, it's kind of boring, maybe I should mix up the team a bit. So I brought in Salsa the Ipom, and Azteca the Natu, and now Zatu, because I evolved it. So yeah, I was going to train them a bit. I was training Salsa, realized it only has Astonish as a move, and within like 7 levels it didn't learn anything else. So I thought, I'm gonna move back to Route 4, go back through the whole of Mount Moon, because that was the only way for me at the moment. And yeah, go to the Mega Punch, Mega Kick move tutors, because I wanted to teach it Mega Punch. And on the way in Mount Moon, as you saw just a minute ago, I got ambushed by this fella here. A shiny Zubat, now Golbat. And soon Crobat, I hope. I'm gonna treat you well. You better love me. Anyways, here we have a bug catcher. Go, my super bug Pokemon! Ooh, what's a super bug Pokemon? Is it like Genesect? No, it's... wow. Wow, it's a Spinnerack. Look at this. Bling! Oh, this is awesome. I haven't used a shiny in a while. But, funnily enough, I've played this hack... like, the last time I played this hack wasn't a Nuzlocke. But even then, I found a shiny Pokemon in it. Sunkern. I believe I told the story already. So, yeah, funny how things work out. I guess you can never plan ahead in a Nuzlocke. Oh yeah, and because I have Draco on the team now, Belbaroy is kind of redundant, so I'm just gonna unceremoniously dump Belbaroy from the team. You've been good. You've been a good teammate, Belbaroy. You're gonna forgive me, right? You can understand. I've used Crobat countless times in all kinds of playthroughs, but it's a shiny. I have no choice but to not use it. So... oh yeah, here, another camper. And he wants to go to Lavender. Huh, poor you, I'm gonna block your way. I'm just gonna defeat your team right here. You have no choice of moving on. Make your time. Oh, and here's the aforementioned IPOM. So let's see how useless it is in action, shall we? I believe it's gonna go down after one wing attack. Yup, I knew it. Oh, Draco, I'm glad I ran into you. Okay, Spinder is not that strong, but I believe it got a decent buff in the hack. So I'm gonna be a bit cautious. But it should be no problem. And if you don't know about the gimmick of Spinder, there's like a gazillion of different shapes it can take. There's like not shapes, but the dot, like the pattern of dots on its body, on its body. Yeah, there's like a million of those patterns. I believe it's even 10 million. So if you have two of the same Spinder, you can consider yourself lucky and you should play the lottery, because that's not likely at all. And yeah, it's more of the same. This is a really generic trainer afterwards. Pidgeotto. Like, who in Kanto doesn't use a Pidgeotto? Is there anyone, any Pokemon player in the world who's never used a Pidgeotto before? Or one of the member of the Pidgey family, really? Like, Pidgey is in the originals, and even in FireRed Leaf Green, it's one of the first Pokemon you will run into, hands down. And they even doubled down on that in the 6th generation in Pokemon X and Y, because as soon as you walk into the tall grass, I believe it's even the first patch of tall grass you touch, no matter what, 100% of the time, you will find a Pidgey in there. I don't know why they did it that way. It's just a Kanto callback, I'm sure, but it's so stupid. Why would the first encounter be a Pidgey? Guaranteed. And that also makes it awkward to Nuzlocke, honestly. Because Pidgey is the first Pokemon you encounter on that route. There's no other choice. So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna catch the Pidgey and use it as a team member in every Nuzlocke you do? Or are you just gonna skip that encounter and pretend that didn't happen? I usually pretend it didn't happen because I don't agree with that, but other people might be a bit stricter with the rules, I don't know. But yeah, it's just more Gen 1 pandering, as I said. I don't know, I don't like that they do that all the time. And speaking of Gen 1, soon there will be a second remake of Pokemon Generation 1. Like of the Kanto games, really. This time it'll be a remake of Pokemon Yellow, though. And it'll be more casual. It's Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And honestly, even though it's more Kanto, I am really excited about those games for some reason. Because I wasn't the biggest fan of Sun and Moon. And Ultra Sun and Moon, for that matter. Because while I liked the story, I liked the cutscenes, like I didn't mind them. And the tutorials, whatever, they're there. But replaying those games feels like a chore sometimes. Because you've already seen the cutscenes, you know what's gonna happen, everything is predictable. And also, especially in Ultra Sun and Moon, I am not a fan of the difficulty. Because in a lot of cases, the difficulty seems really artificial. Like, all they're doing is, they're pitting you against Pokemon which get a stat boost immediately. And they're turning it into 2-on-1 battles, which is really lame. And it doesn't seem like a challenge, it's just, oh, we're just gonna dump this strong Pokemon on the player, let's see how they deal with it. And, I don't know, I'm all for difficult battles. Let's say, give the gym trainers, or the, what are they called, the kahunas, more Pokemon. Like, in Generation 5, and 6 as well, I believe. Hard mode in Generation 5 aside. All gym trainers, all gym leaders, I mean, use a team of 3 Pokemon. Which I don't understand. In the older games, the gym leaders always had a team of... Like, not always a team of 5, but the later ones at least do. Hell, even Winona in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire uses 5 Pokemon. And she's only the 6th gym leader if you follow the order. So, I don't understand it at all. I mean, they're trying to make the games more easy, I guess, more accessible. But, I don't know. And yeah, to get back to Sun and Moon, if you don't want to be spoiled, I guess turn off the volume for like a minute, until I talk to this lady. In Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, you fight a legendary Pokemon. and it's on level 60. And when I encountered that Pokemon, my team was on level 50. And believe me, I did grinding before. Like, I specifically leveled my team up to 50 before facing the legendary boss battle. So, yeah, and the legendary was level 60. And it had moves that could wreck your team. Like, honestly, it could wreck... Like, it wrecked every Pokemon on my team within one move. Which is ridiculous. As I said, I'm all for difficult battles. But this was too much. It was honestly too much. And the worst thing is, there is an easy strategy, an easy exploit you could do to win this battle. All you had to do was get a Zorua, not even the evolved form, the Zorua will do, and teach it Toxic. And I believe you just have to have it transform into a poison Pokemon. Because if you do that, the legendary Pokemon will keep using its Psychic move, and not learning that it's not doing any damage. And then Zorua, you would just use Toxic, and yeah, you would just wait out all the turns until it dies. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't like that at all. And even the totem Pokemon fights, the ones that turn into 2-on-1s where they get immediate stat boosts, I didn't like them at all. They felt like artificial difficulty to me. But okay, I have talked to the lady now. The spoilers are over, my Sun and Moon rants are over, and we get an item, which is the Soothe Bell. Ooh, this is useful. This comes at just the right time, because I will give that to Draco, and what the Soothe Bell does is, it makes the Pokemon more friendly. And if you are familiar with the Zubat evolution line, that means... let's just say I'll have a much stronger Pokemon very soon. But yeah, we are here at Route 10. As you saw, I just caught a Voltorb, and I named it Jabulani, which is the name of the soccer ball from the 2010 World Cup. And that's really it. It's a ball. I named it after a football. Whatever, it works. And yeah, Voltorb and Electrode have never been outstanding. Their only real purpose is being fast and exploding. Literally, that's the best and basically the only thing they can do well. Okay, but now that we are finally back... Actually, no. Let me keep George on the team for a little bit longer. Because there's one more thing. And yeah, I'm gonna talk to the people in here soon. I just want to satisfy my curiosity first. Because if you cut those trees, I believe there's an item somewhere. So, yep, there it is, a super potion. Very, very nice. And very useful in this run. But yeah, George, I'm sorry, your usefulness is over. I will ditch you right now. Because I don't plan to use you as a team member at all. Sorry. I'm sure you don't mind, right? And yeah, I treat my Pokemon very well. I know, I'm a good trainer. No, I'm not really a good trainer, but whatever. That's it, that's George gone, and now we can finally start a tour of the Pokemon Center. Yeah, you're just tutorial man, dude, whatever. What about you? Oh, you're a 8 from Professor Oak. And 20 species? Oh, it's an Everstone. Yeah, I'm missing one Pokemon. I don't really care about the Everstone. I've never used it at all. Because, as I've mentioned a couple of times before, I'm not into competitive Pokemon at all. So, and the only reason you would ever want to use an Everstone is for grinding. Not for grinding, but for breeding. Because if you use an Everstone, like the nature of a certain Pokemon gets passed on, and if you have a good nature, but you want a Pokemon with better stats, then yeah, you have to use an Everstone. And... what? What the heck? Why is this open? Why do I have access to the... what the... oh? I didn't know this was here. Oh well, I'm not complaining. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just gonna... yeah. Whatever. I'm not... oh. Well, that was a weird, roller coaster of emotions right there. I'm thinking, wait, why is the power plant accessible? That's new. So, then I decide, yeah, I'm gonna check it out right now, of course, because I have nothing better to do, and I don't mind delaying progress for a little bit. But then I walked down, and I walked into the range of this trainer, and then I saw there's a scientist blocking the entrance, so I guess I won't be checking out that place after all. Which made me disappointed, of course. This hack is just full of surprises, isn't it? Man, this is the most scatterbrained episode of them all. And it's not even the one named Scatterbrain Part 1. I'm just at a loss for words. You know, finding the shiny Zubat broke me. It officially broke me. And while you might have thought, oh, this guy was broken already, well, just you wait. It's only getting worse from here on out. Oh, that was very effective, Lickitung. I'm proud of you. You are going down. Now, I believe Hardhat should evolve soon-ish. Not straight away, but I believe it's in the, 35 range. It should evolve around level 35. Now then, do you give me access? It's too chaotic. Yeah, okay, I guess that's a mandatory roadblock, because the Pokemon in there are probably high level, and there's a legendary in there, which you're not prepared to face. So, but I don't get why they opened it up then. This is kind of pointless now. Oh well. I think the episode is almost coming to a close, so let me give Draco one more bit of screen time against this random picnic lady here. And, oh yeah, you're a loser. Wait. She said she's been to a gym a few times, Picnicker Heidi. And she said she's always lost. She has a level 23... Bling. Sorry, I have to do that all the time. Yeah, she has a level 23 Pichu. Now, I know that Pichu isn't the most impressive Pokemon in the world, but it still is level 23, which is almost double the level of Brock's whole team. And I'm sure she could have at least knocked out the Omanite and the Kabuto with Pichu. Plus, well, okay, actually maybe not. But anyways, and she has another Pokemon, which is probably... No, it's... Oh my god, it's a Smoochum. Wow, you are getting my vengeance. You are going down, Lady Smoochum. I'm sorry, but... No, I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. But yes, Smoochum would have knocked out, on level 24, would have knocked out Brock's entire team. So... I don't know what this trainer's problem is. Yeah, sorry Smoochum. Yeah, goodbye. Get out of my face. I don't want to see you ever again. Until the inevitable next rival battle, because the rival uses a Jinx, but that's a whole different story. Yeah, Cherry Berry, cool. That restores AP, if I believe. BP, sorry, BP. Have I said BP enough? No, BP. Okay. Now that I got that out of my system, let's move into Rock Tunnel for a few seconds. Because I'm not gonna tackle this cave in this... why is it bright in here? Isn't Rock Tunnel supposed to be dark, and don't you have to use flash? Okay, whatever you say, game, whatever you say. Wait, will Fake Out kill it, I wonder? Summary. How's your attack? 58, that's not phenomenal, but there's a 10 level difference. So I don't really want to risk killing the Machop, because having a Machop as a backup would be really good. So let me just chuck balls at it until Kingdom Come. And... Oh, that's a shame. So close, yeah. Ooh, it's got Seismic Toss. That could be problematic. If it continues to be a butt and breaks out of the next balls I throw. So let's see, Machop. Even though it's a Gen 1 Pokemon... Gotcha! Yeah, even though it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, I've never used a Machamp. In fact, I've never properly used trait evolutions in general. Which is, kinda why I'm excited to be using the Graveler here, because Golem I've always liked. Okay, you are getting the Dragon Ball Z treatment, or Dragon Ball Z, depending on where you live. And I will name you Tenshin Han. Now, it's not the English name of the character, because that would be Tien, I believe. But Tenshinhan is the German name and I believe the Japanese one as well. And I've always preferred that name over Tien. It just sounds more intimidating and, well, I guess, cool. So, yeah, let me heal my team because I want to be ready for Rock Tunnel. And I'm really glad I don't have to use Flash, because Flash is probably the most useless HM you could have. You could make a point that Cut is more useless in this generation, but Cut is at least good for the early game if you have a normal Pokémon. Like Ipom, which wouldn't learn any normal moves until, yeah, that level. Okay, let me check out Tenshinhan real quick. Jolly Nature is... What does Jolly do? I believe it's minus special attack plus speed or something like that, which would be good. And yeah, generic fighting moveset, whatever. You are decent, you are useful, I might consider using you in the future. Oh, and just in case you're wondering why the Johto or all the starters are not in this box, I opened a second box for the gift Pokemon. Because I don't want them to be huddled together with the normal Pokemon I can use at any time. Because if you remember to the rules, I'm only allowed to have one gift Pokemon on the team at the same time. But that wraps it up nicely. Before we close out the episode, let me go into the Pokédex like an idiot. No. Let me look at the new team member real quick one more time, because I like it so much. Here you are, Draco. You're cool. I like you. But yep, that is it for today's episode. So as usual, let me save the game, overwrite my file, and not turn off the power because I don't want to lose Draco. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.